Alright, not ready to play yet, really. Just kind of crafting, tabbed out, but I just want to give a quick update here. So I hit 15, right? And the one of the things you want to do, and I think I could have done this earlier, I could have done this at 13, is you want to, in Inevitable City, ride down here. This is where all the merchants are for RVR gear, everything that's renown related. Hell, even the, some dungeon stuff is down here. But right over here on the left, this group of guys is the scenario vendors. This group of fellas is the open RVR guys. These guys and these guys are just generic RVR loot. So there's items you can buy that are tagged to your RVR rank. So I went through these guys. There's these veteran ones. These are the tier 2, right? And I could get a whole set of armor if I wanted. I would be trading a lot of resists, 74 resists for a little bit more armor, wounds, and intelligence. So if I want stats over resists, I could get this stuff. I didn't want, that's a healing belt, that's a healing set, a DPS set. Then over here, there's like a survival set. I don't know what you want to call it, but like this is all defensive spec. This I might actually consider if I didn't care about the resists. I did get the belt. I hadn't upgraded that in a minute, but like, all right. So these boots are already lower, um, and I don't have enough. I'm not high enough to get the higher rank stuff. So this is like the first. In each tier, there's like a low level and a high level set of green armor. So something for the early teens, something for the later teens, something for the early 20s, something for the later 20s. This is the early teen stuff. So yeah, it might be, it's 13 toughness and 8 initiative. Plus I could use the same armor talisman. So assuming I slot the same armor, is 10 armor, 13 toughness, and 8 initiative better than 74 spirit resist? I don't know. It's, for me, it's irrelevant, but you might want to check this stuff out if you have the money too. And then lastly, there's some weapons that you can buy if you don't want to use the 2% heal crit staff. I would probably skip these. But then there's also jewelry on this middle guy. So there's a bunch of low level 13 stuff. So there's early teens, late teens, and they're all unique. So there's like a, say this like little blue ornament, right? There's another one down here. It's the same blue ornament, I'm pretty sure. Right here. I mean, it doesn't look blue because it's red because I can't use it. But it's got the same stats. So wounds, weapon skill. Um, maybe you can use 2 different ones. So the thing is, you can't buy like 3 of these. Say I want strength weapon skill or 4 of these. It's unique, so I can only equip one of these at a time. I probably can equip this and this one down here because they're different stats, different names. But if they have the same name, you can't do the same thing. So anyways, I bought the chain, the wounds initiative, willpower, toughness. Don't really give a shit about the willpower, but whatever. I was using just toughness. And then wounds intelligence. Again, I don't really care about the intelligence. I was using just toughness. And the resist on this is a little higher than what I had, which was, I had these 33 total resists. This has like, I don't even want to do the math, but 62 maybe. So this is got twice the resists, even though it has intelligence. So when you hit 13, come down here and buy some better jewelry. It's probably the one thing I forgot to do. Buy a better belt. I got this level 14 belt. I think there's like a better version of this at level 18. All right, but I'm going to cut it out here and keep tabbed out, but I want to just do that before I got back in the game, so I don't have to cover that later. Armor-wise, I might go check out the Gale Runner, which is the green level 15 gear. You can buy it from any chapter merchant that is of that tier. So if we go to like Shadowlands, right here, chapter 7, rank 14 to 15, the merchant will sell green level 15. It's called Gale Runner armor, but it costs like 2 gold a piece. And without sending myself more money and assuming that you don't have a lot of money if you're a new player, you're probably not going to buy a lot of that. What I usually buy from them are the jewelry pieces. if I don't get these, there's ones that have plus, I think they're plus 16 intelligence. So if I'm like a DPS spec, say a Marauder, I get a plus 16 strength or something. So I like to get those. You could also try checking the auction house. Sometimes people sell that stuff for less than 2 gold, and then it's a deal. But if someone's selling it on the auction house, and we'll check real quick, if someone's selling a Gale Runner jewelry piece for anything higher than like 250, just go buy it from the merchant. Fuck the person selling it. They either don't know what they're doing, or they thought they could dupe you into buying something that wasn't worth it. So we go Gale Runner jewelry. So that's around the same price as the what the merchant's gonna do, but make sure you check the thing here too. Ironbreaker, Slayer, Knight. No one in Destro can use that. If we went to like armor, some of the weapons aren't bad either. But if we went to armor, I think I wear robes. So it's not Gale Runner. What am I thinking? It's Wicked. All right. So ignore everything I said before about Gale Runner. It's called Wicked. Let's like losing my mind. So Wicked is the level 15. There is some Wicked stuff that is level 7. Make sure you go higher than level 7. Now we'll see it. So some of these rings you can buy from a merchant for around that same price, 220 something. This I think you can buy cheaper from a merchant. This you can definitely buy cheaper from a merchant. But if you want straight toughness for a tank, straight DPS, or strength for a DPS, go buy those instead. And so then I was thinking maybe I'd look for, see if any of this armor was any good. These are all cheaper than what you can get. I think even armor pieces are 2 gold a piece. So it's like, is that better than what I have on? 60 resists. It's got 15 more armor base, but it doesn't have a slot. So right now I have what, 109 armor. So this is 29 armor less. 14 less resistance, but it has willpower initiative. Again, I don't give a shit about willpower, so I'm really looking at, is 7 initiative worth 29 armor and 14 resistance? I'm going to say it's not. Then you do the next one. I don't care about intelligence pretty much at all on a healing. If I'm planning on playing mostly as a healer, I just don't care about that stat. It may as well be not on there. Willpower and intelligence may as well not be on my gear. In this instance, 52 resist versus 64. My armor has 103 armor total. This has 72, so this is a loss in armor, loss in resist for 8 wounds. Not worth it. So I just kind of go through this, and it doesn't look like any of this stuff really is worth it for me. Even this, I mean, 17 wounds is 170 hit points. I don't really need that. I would later on take wounds over resist, because morale abilities do not use resists in calculation, and they hit fucking hard. So stacking wounds will let you absorb a big morale bomb, whereas stacking resistance won't do shit against a morale bomb. So I'm not gonna get any of the wicked stuff. I don't even really have to go to the merchant in Shadowlands to realize I don't want that stuff. But depending on your class, you might want to check out some of that wicked level 15 stuff. So we'll be back in a little bit. We are back. Late night. It's only about, I don't know, 70, 80, 90 people on at Tier 1 right now. It's about midnight North America. The scenarios are popping. Didn't play much the other day. Once I stopped, I just tabbed out and did a little crafting now and then. So I got my cultivating up to like 100 and something. Other than that, no real experience on the Renown or XP. Alright, so I'll cut out the run up to this platform per usual. Look, they got here way before us. It's like their whole fucking squad. So hopefully the boys jump down there and put up some kind of fight, because letting them have metal is just, like, letting the other team have it uncontested is just such a big mistake. I don't know where this fucking guy is. Yeah, here he is. Down below me. He was out of line of sight at first, so we'll bring him up top. Maybe he'll learn his lesson. Oh, he got res by that guy. That guy's right down there as well. I mean, you don't want them to die, but if they die, you just gotta make sure you get them up as quick as possible. Make them kill them again, make them kill them after that. If you're playing a DPS, you're gonna fucking die every now and then. It's just kind of the nature of the game. Unless you have a permanent guard buddy that's following you around. Alright, gotta get this witch elf. Hopefully you can help kill this guy here. So even that guy, you know, can overextend and die up top, just like our guys do on their side. A cheeky little bastard over here on the right, hiding on the, So they're out of... They have to go up that ramp on the left and go around to get him. They can't, like, jump and get him from below. I mean, maybe some really well-timed jumps off that triangular thing to the right. You might be able to get in range of a melee, but... Squig Herder, Sork, and Magus all have an M1 knockback they could use, and you could go up in that little ramp on the left and knock them back off the fucking middle piece here. And if you do that to a healer, it's you know, you don't get points for it, but you may as well have killed them. You take them out of the fight like that. And they can't be rezzed like a normal kill. So if you kill a healer, he can normally be rezzed by another healer. If you knock them off the side, they're gone for 30 seconds, a minute. Alright, so we got middle, we're cleaning up. Like, that AM's in a terrible spot. Especially if this was tier 2, he would be fucking flying off the edge. And some classes can punt, where he is right now with a flag. Um, some classes can punt you off the edge from there, so you gotta be careful later on. Two-handed Chosen, two-handed Knight, both get super punt eventually. And Blackguard, Ironbreaker have super punt by default. It's two different kinds of punts. One's like a field goal, and one's like, as in low trajectory, but far distance. That's the Blackguard, Ironbreaker one. The Knight and Chosen one is more like a giant, arc, but it's still pretty far. It goes really high, though. Alright, they got decent DPS to spike people down, but as long as we keep bringing them up, it's not gonna matter. They're on me a little bit. We gotta get on the flag here, make sure they don't take it back. Slayer could be bad news, but... Apparently my bright orange ass is too much for his eyes. He's running off. Mistake by him. I guess they're going for that witch elf. They think they can kill... I mean, even if they kill him, I'm gonna fucking res him. I mean, I've said in other scenarios I like when they attack me, but it's gotta be the strategy at some point to gangbang the healer. They need like 4 people on me, though. So once we clear mid, we just peek up top, make sure these guys don't, get too, much damage. I mean, that guy's 1 on 4 there, or something like that. He's died a few times, too. I'm not sure what his armor stats are. That's alright, though. As long as we keep bringing him up, you'll be okay. You don't lose renown for dying. I just fucking M1 myself by accident. I was trying to M1 the Zealot there, but I don't know what I did. I must have hit F1 before I did it. Or clicked M. I fucking no idea how that happened. So down below you can see those guard icons, and they're like kind of moving up and squiggling back and forth. Again, that's because I can see the black orc guard, and I can tell that they're like down the ramp there towards their spawn. So if I'm trying to figure out where people are to heal them, knowing the map and then being able to see those icons helps quite a bit. Now they back cap, so that black guard, or not black guard, that black orc is guarding that other guy. That's why I can see the icon on both of them. I'm getting shot by yeah. I could see acid arrow on myself, so I just had to find the guy. Sneaky bastard was hiding behind the corner. He's running away now. And because I have deton on him, I can see him through the floor there with the icon. And now he's coming back up this way, right in front of me. Yeah, so he like ran back, down, up and around. Alright, this one's pretty much in control. He's around the corner to the right, so we'll wait till he either heals himself or gets better line of sight. Keep hots on the guy behind me in case he wants to stop a back camp if there's someone back there. The heal over time lasts 15 seconds, so put it on him every 10 seconds or so. Keep it fresh. Protect middle. This is not a problem at all for me. I mean, I can pot just to make it even easier, but keep the detaunt on Slayer here. Third DPS, that's a Bright Wizard, so that's a little bit more trouble. 3 DPS is about what they need to kill me, so we'll pot. With a pot, I can hold them off probably another 30 seconds or so. They will eventually... take that, buddy. They will eventually kill me with 3 DPS, I think. Pots will go down, morales will go down. Not too bad. Top heals. Couple reses. Alright, we're gonna jump ahead to the next scenario. We'll cut it like right here. Alright, skip ahead. I'll skip ahead to this fight. Get rid of some of that early running dead time. So I was here before everybody, so I just thought everyone up, because worst case, they get healed. Best case, some of these guys I do 300-400 damage to and they don't get a heal. Doesn't cost me anything. I kind of like grabbing the attention of at least a DPS or 2 right off the bat too. Detaunt one of them and just kind of let them waste their time on me. Now, if it was 4 DPS, I'd have to turn tail and get the fuck out of there. But it's always like 1, 2 guys that, ooh, Shaman, they try and kill me. To no avail. Alright, I'm pretty sure the bolster bug's still in full effect, so I gotta watch some of these low-level guys, because eventually they might just get fucking nuked before I can do anything about it. If I was a DPS, I'd be looking for low-level guys on their side too, to do the same thing if I saw them level up. So we got one guy chasing around that rune priest doing his job. He's also training 2 like a warrior priest and a sword master with him. So even though he's not killing the rune priest, he's taking 2 of their other guys out of the fight that are trying to stop him. Well, the sword master came over here. Looks like the warrior priest is still chasing around that chosen though. So I wish more guys would go help him kill that fucking rune priest, but I mean he's occupying 2 healers, so that's not bad. Get this guy up. Hopefully he doesn't release. Take it, buddy. This guy's out of line of sight. Where the fuck is he? Oh, he's way the fuck down there. You see that on the left? Oh, it's covered with the group thing. Did this guy not take the fucking res? Or did he... Alright, the Sork. I'm gonna go get it. Try and get him in a sec. I mean, I see him way down there. I don't know why the fuck he ran down there. I don't think he was in late. Maybe he was. Take this guy out quick. He's not getting healed, so I'm gonna add some deep... If I notice they're losing life and not regenerating, I gotta add some damage to him, because that's a free kill. Alright, the sword can just... Yeah, he just released. I wasn't gonna get to him in time, I don't think. And I don't know what the fuck's wrong with this witch elf. He literally died and he was like, went to go get a cup of coffee or something. He's playing hardcore mode where you only get 1 death. That would be one way to increase the difficulty of tier 1, is if you flagged hardcore mode. Alright, so we got the flag. Oh, he's gonna die. We have the flag though, and as long as we stay near it, especially these tanks, we shouldn't lose it. I don't want to be the only one standing on the fucking flag though. Where's everyone going? Alright, so me and a couple tanks holding the flag. Witch Elf has just decided we should be down a man. The Blackguard is actually holding up pretty good, despite being level 5, probably naked. Our other Sork is down. What the fuck is with the Sorks being all the way at our fucking spawn? and then run in the wrong fucking way. Run towards your healer. Whatever. We need his DPS up here too. These tanks can't really kill anything. We can hold on to this for a long time. Should probably get up top soon. If we're not going to get DPS here, we're just kind of holding them off, and then all they got to really do is target me, and it's fucking over. Look at it. They really want this blackguard, though. You know, someone on order right now is just like, what the fuck are we doing targeting this guy? Well, Sork is getting closer, and now he's taking mad damage. He should run right past us where that shaman is there and just run up the fucking ramp and try and get high. Make them come up to you, and then if they come up to you, fucking jump off. Make them waste their time. You can dot everything on the run. Which I should do a video. If you play a low-level Sork, and I'm not talking level 12, I'm talking like level 5, you can dot everybody and probably out-damage both these Sorks combined. If you just you don't even use Doombolt, or if you're a Bright Wizard, don't even use Fireball. Just use Ignite or Chill Wind. They really make the game too complicated. We're gonna get this fucking Zelda up. Distance, kiting, and dotting. That's all you gotta do in tier 1. Fuck. Alright, they're gonna come to me now. My pots are up. We'll use the first one. Hit the heal over time, get high. We're gonna lose the flag. See if they'll chase me off here. See if I can make this jump. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm sliding. Fuck. It's okay to go low, though. They're charging our spawn, so I probably would have ran right into them. I'm actually safer down here, I think. We'll just jump down to the beach. Ideally, I'd run back down the main path there, because if our team runs up on the right here, I have no line of sight. But hopefully they know better than to charge in 5 on 10 or whatever the fuck it is. Alright, oop, Slayer. He didn't hesitate. He was coming right over for me. Now, if I could get him to fight me back here... Oh, he's run away. And we could isolate him away from line of sight of their healers, we could probably fucking kill him. But he's going for the other shaman. He doesn't want anything to do with me. I mean, in their defense, anyone that's been playing the last couple days probably knows that it's going to take a lot to kill me. So they've been kind of ignoring me. Just trying to kill other people. So there is a actual benefit to being hard to kill. Over time, people will, they'll learn and they'll just kind of ignore you. Unless they get an opportunity. But that was that might be our second real loss in, actually, it might be our first real loss, but our second loss where we played out the game, in probably the last 3 or 4 days. We had one loss where we started like 3 on 6, and then we almost came back and won, but we barely lost. I think if that one would have started with equal numbers, we would have won that one. And then I lost one where like I joined, and it was like they had 480 points or some bullshit. So I'm not going to count that one. But that one right there, that Northern Watch might be the first actual loss I've had. We'll call it an actual loss. In, I don't know, 3 days, 4 days. And I mean, that Witch Elf, if he didn't check himself out of the fucking game, he might have been all the DPS we needed to turn the tide of battle. I think he actually leveled and lost all his hit points and just said, fuck this. But, which, you know, if I kept rezzing him and he kept dying, that would cost us points. But I think that his damage might have been all we needed, regardless of his low hit points. So, that's a shame. But, we got Gromwell Crossing popped immediately here. And I'll cut ahead till we're on the bridge. So coming up on the bridge here, we're gonna go for the jump. Nailed it. All right. You know, it always seems like one side gets the flag way before the other, and I've said it before. I think they're pretty close on most maps. Some are clearly biased, but they changed these flags so like you can't cap it. I'm clicking it. They changed it so like the first team there can't necessarily just cap it before the other one if there is some kind of weird imbalance based on distance from objective to spawn. Oh, we got some guys coming behind us. But, you know, getting on the flag either way is still important. A lot of people will not run in and fight on it if you're there first. So despite the fact that we couldn't click it right away, we do want to be here on top of it as a team. I don't know if splitting up and going backdoor here was the best move on their side. They got quite a few back there too. Well, maybe it is. Our fucking team ran off. Let's fucking tell them they're behind us. They came behind us, idiots. Oh, they can read chat at least. They're fucking coming back. All right. So normally those backdoor attacks are not high percentage attacks. You'll cost your team because it's much easier to fight 12 on 6 in the front and then turn and fight 12 on 6 in the back than it is to fight 12 on 12 right up front. This bridge really favors AoE damage too. And we really only have one AoE class, that Marauder. Alright, so I'm going to hold this down till it caps. They're already pushing to the next flag, which is great. Oh, fuck, they're coming back. They should be pushing already. Tell them to push. Let's go. I thought they were going to be there. Alright, so they could have a guy, Order could have a guy on the next flag already, grabbing it. It's instantly flippable. So someone has to go ahead and stop, interrupt. Well, there's one guy on it, actually. So someone, if they have a guy there, you want to have someone to interrupt the flag flip. Ideally, your whole team leaves with about 15 seconds to cap. A lot of these flags take about 5 to 10 seconds to click and cap. So if it takes 10 seconds to cap, or to like cast when you click on the flag, that means that like 9 seconds you could leave and it's impossible for them to take it back. It's also impossible to get over here in 10 seconds. So you do have to leave a little bit earlier. This is a pretty standard ground crossing. One team wins middle and then just kind of pushes towards spawn. Every now and then you get a really close one where they we cap this one and then they hold their last flag and flip. You kind of flip back and forth between the last flag and this one. But it's very, very rare to push all the way back to middle. And I don't know. Maybe they need to make these scenarios if they're equal kills or something. I don't know how they could determine if it's close, but if it's close, make the scenario go to like 1,000 or 1,500 points. I think people would actually, especially on a close scenario, they would prefer extended fights. I mean, no one wants an extended fight when it's a fucking face stomp and or face roll rather, and you're stomping them, and it's not fun. It's not even fun to win on those. You're just gonna, maybe that's the wrong way to say it, but it's not like as fun as it is to get an actual like intense fight. Winning's always fun. So this rune priest, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Not a good move. Snipe the kill. Keep wanting to call them rune masters, but that's Dark Age. I haven't played that game in 18 years. I definitely had a rune master though. Alright, so I mean this is over. Once you get the cap or the countdown on this last flag, pretty much put it in the, they should like accelerate the win once you get it too. Like a victory condition. Once you get this one, it should just be fucking over. Just end the misery. But like I said, if it was like close, if the game somehow knew that kills were equal, and it should like do a extended time or something, make it go to 1,000 points. So we'll keep heals up, try and snipe some kills if we can. Those guys right under there can take a lot of range damage from the spawn. Hopefully they know to run away if I can't keep them up. I mean, look at our melee though. That other party is 5 melee classes. Ours is Well, I don't know. That Squigger's playing ranged, but ours is 2 melee, 2 ranged. And you'll see it on order a lot. They'll just be like, is there anything we can do about the Destro melee ball? It's like, yeah, roll knights, roll slayers, roll rune priests, roll fucking wire priests. Play melee classes. But they're all sitting up top just nuking from up top, kind of delaying the inevitable. That was just a fucking roll. I think they started off the wrong strategy on that back attack, but alright, not too bad. We'll cut ahead here to the next scenario now. Alright, that took a couple minutes to pop. Just trying to look at some tier 2 stuff here. See what my gear plan is. I can already afford the tier 2 staff. Afford the armor. I can't use the staff until 20, so I'm just going to hold off, buy pots. But we'll jump ahead to when the action starts here at gates. Alright, I haven't gone high in a while. Grab this quick. Try and get some objective points here. We got one guy in the middle already. So that's all we really need. Just somebody to either stop them camping or he's kind of falling back. Guy's guarding the wrong person. He should be guarding that other tank. Just fucking cross guard is... I mean, all those tanks have guard. If they did like a 3-way cross guard, they would be unstoppable. Talking typing at the same time is really hard. Alright, so... Doesn't look like he's gonna change the fucking guard though. We do have the melee death ball going, which is great to see. Everyone's got hots on them. A little Death Star action. They're starting to go up top to put pressure there, but we can't leave metal. We got that other shaman down there, so we're okay at the moment. I think I gave that guy armor or something before. That chosen in my group. I think he's a new player. The top chosen, the goaler guy. Never a wrong time to regrow your plants. And now we push into the last flag. 0 deaths. So they got like 10 points or whatever it is, 11 points. I can't fucking see. It's 51, right? 4K monitor. It's so small up there. And they got almost all that from holding the flag. Oop, jump down on these guys. Don't let them take the middle. Nice snipe. See if I can get a 2 for... I was just using my Here We Go to get like a double damage on my big wog or something. They're dying too quick. I gotta start using that more often. The Here We Go. I mean, it adds 6 times, I don't know, say 100 damage. So if everyone uses an attack, that's 600 damage. It's really awesome if you get 4 melee in your group. It just adds another 400 damage to that first burst that they're hopefully doing to a healer or soft target. I can't even remember who I gave shit to. I think it was that guy. He's much harder to kill now. Like a 2 gold investment on my end makes my job so much easier. Gets the wins too. You make all that money back in wins. And then hopefully they pay it forward to the next guy they meet. There he goes. Fucking sniping left and right. Every time I click this guy, oh no, he's up top. I was gonna say the icon kept moving around. This guy's just doesn't give a shit. It's down at their spawn. Glarg, what are you doing? Give him the big heels. Bigger, better, and greener. Oh, Jesus Christ. I stopped for a second. He dies. I thought he got away. I just want to finish this guy off. There we go. Oh, he released. I would have got him too. We could have finished this knight, or swordmaster rather, and we could have finished that fucking engineer. Oh, Goler's gonna get him with the big old axe. He just threw the barbed wire on us or whatever, the root. Alright, so I'm also guarded by this guy, but if I can just keep my distance, he can't heal for the most part. I mean, he can run up and hit me now, but he's not gonna do too much damage. Not with the guard. Glarg's losing hit points, so I know he's under attack back here. We'll see how many. Just one. See, sometimes you don't know who they're fighting, but you know that they're fighting. I haven't used the old warband window or old scenario party window in so long. I don't know how much harder it is to tell, but enemy warband window, you can definitely see when you need to run and help somebody. Top heals, not bad. Probably cut it here and jump to the next one. Hopefully there's not another 5-minute wait. Oop, almost missed starting the recording there. So we just got an ironclad pop. Looks like it's already started. So this could be a loss, but undeserved. We'll try and make a comeback here. It's a very small scenario as far as map size, so hopefully we can get in here real quick. Don't need to cut anything out, and the run to the fight's very fast. So here's the middle flag already. It's amazing what can happen when you're like losing because you have no heals, and then one healer shows up. The other side falls apart because everything they were doing to get to that point doesn't work anymore. I have no idea where that Sork is. Mav Mike is tanking a Slayer, it looks like. Sork might have been down here. Oh, I got someone down here. The last flag's down here. You capture this last flag, she's over real quick. I mean, you can win just by holding the middle, but it's insult to injury when you grab the last one and hold it. Because their spawn is quite literally right there in those two doors. And they can't get out of it if you grab the last flag and just sit there. So if you do let them out of the spawn, there's a couple of ways they can get to this middle flag. They can, to the left, where this guy's dead. There's a doorway, and you can run through that and kind of go high and then drop on the middle flag. Get a pot up. Keep this guy up. Come on, buddy, get in line of sight. Oh, fucking, there he is. Oh, I thought he went down to their spawn. I was like, Jesus Christ. That's commitment to go straight to the spawn when you have no hit points. Which wouldn't shock me. Oh, he's around the corner. Come back. No, he's going for the spawn. Jesus Christ, buddy. It's like I knew it was going to happen. I mean, I don't care rushing spawn, but don't do it when you have fucking 10 hit points or whatever you had, 10%. Little witch hunter on Choppa action. Choppa can hit fucking hard. Watch out, buddy. Oh, he's going for me now. Got him with the beam. Snagging kills with that thing are awesome. But when I start beaming people, we got people falling dead left and right, so let's go grab this guy. Oh no, he might get res by that zealot. He's trying to steal it. No, he released. Neither of us got the res. I mean, the zealot cast it. He just didn't take it. Fucking level 2 Sork's almost dead. He might have lost bolster. Oh, look, he went from like 2% to 80% instantly. I think he has no hit points. We got him pushed back now. He has no ability to do anything to me. I mean, he'll just hit level 16 and start spamming broadhead arrow on everybody, and it won't be as funny. But until then, fuck that guy. Alright, not too bad. We almost caught up top heels, but we didn't get it. Closing in on 16. Queue up. We'll jump ahead to the next scenario. I don't know how many more wins I got in me before I hit 16. Could be one really good one or maybe two, but we'll jump ahead to that. All right, so I actually took a quick break, came back, and then it popped within like 30 seconds. All right, so it looks like it let me in because probably someone left and they're about to lose outside of some miracle where they hold all 3 flags and have 0 deaths. So, I mean, we won't really count this one on our record. Take it too seriously. We already lost one of the 3. If they capture any flag, they're gonna get points. They already got a kill. Probably 2 kills, 3 kills. They're getting 2 points every kill, it looks like. So this one's basically over. Hopefully it gives that person that left a nice long quitter debuff. It's only 10 minutes, but it should be like 2 hours. Because I just waste my fucking time getting in here and wasting my queue time. Alright, so they need like 3 kills and they win. And there they are. I think they got 6 points for capping the flag or something. So I did get the insta pop, but it was an insta loss too. So fuck that one. We're gonna probably just jump ahead to the next pop. Hopefully it's a fresh game, and we'll get back at it. Took a couple minutes, maybe 1 or 2. All right, coming up for the first flag. Up, tab target. Guy coming up behind us. So he was trying to like sneak around and back cap, and he won't be able to do that as long as I'm here. So now we just laugh at him. Maybe let him know he's useless. So now he's just like shooting eagle eyes at me, and just like, what a waste of time. Doesn't do any damage when I detaunt him. And now he's late to the middle fight, so he's probably not going to help much there either. Get this guy up. This wind could ding me, so I gotta be careful about my, oh, I guess I won't lose the bolster. I'll actually be super bolstered. Some of these guys might lose their bolster. Take the res, buddy. Fuck is with these people? Oh, there he goes. He's just a little slow. Get this guy up. Now I would like save up M2 and try an AoE heal with a good life tap, but they're out of group. M2's coming up here. But if you res like 3 people like that, and then they're in your group, and your M2's about to pop up, I could jump down, and I could hit those 2 targets down there, and then get a 6-person heal times 2, or heal my entire group. It's even better if you hit like 5 people. It usually full health heals your entire group. Just awesome right after you res people. Yeah, I'm gonna just tank some people. I mean, I want to sit in the flag there, but I need some help. See if we can get a couple free kills up here. That rune priest is potentially gonna heal. Ooh, we just healed that Ironbreaker. Ooh, they got 2 Rune Priests. One's almost dead. Help him out. Got him. Looks like I'm the only one attacking. They got 3 Rune Priests. I'm the only one attacking the second one. The Sork, buddy. The guys are on your right. Maybe if I shoot the beam, they'll get the idea of who they should attack. So we're doing more damage than that Rune Priest can keep up with, but they still need to go fucking kill those guys. Sometimes I like dotting them because sometimes they forget to heal themselves. So that when our team actually does get around to attacking them, they're already at like 70% health. But now we got metal. I should be able to hold this. Which should secure the win. Potentially my level 16. I'll fight anyone that's out of line of sight of those Rune Priests. Here we go. Forgot where I put that. Okay. By the time he realizes this is pointless, he's dead. Okay, I've still got metal, I think. I mean, it was on the... Yeah, no one here. I mean, I like to push as much as the next guy, but, you let them backcap your first one, they're eventually gonna backcap mid. Yeah, 2 here, maybe 3. Alright, just 2. No, in tier 2, this guy would pump me right off the side of the fucking, gate, whatever we're on. There's the M1 punt. See, it's not... The M1 punt doesn't hit you as far as the Ironbreaker one hits you like 3 or 4 times that far. And the Chosen one probably... Yeah, the Ironbreaker one probably punts you 4 times that distance. The Chosen one's probably 3 times that distance, but the Chosen one also punts you 3 times that distance up in the air as well. And it's very annoying on the scenario later on. Good time for crafting. Check. Yep, see, they just keep coming. So I'll just fucking wear them down from up here. I should have big wogged him. The brain busted didn't get off in time. So build up my red wog. Hit him with a couple brain busters. And then use my last one on the beam. So I had 1 point, and then I use it on the beam, so my beam gets 20% damage bonus. I'm just gonna sit there, I'll just build it right back up. Alright. Hit him with some brain busters, get him the beam again. If he jumps, I'll dot him. Yeah, he's going to jump. Oh, no. That guy's... He's gonna re-roll later. He's gonna realize how useless he is. He has no idea what he's doing. But that's okay. The world could use less Shadowers. So we're completely in control here. There's no real threat to losing at this point. They're not really killing anybody. They can't take metal. We got Toasty Cheese or whatever that guy's name is. He single-handedly is killing everybody. Any more back caps? So I might have missed one, so I can just tab a few times. Ooh, there's someone down here. Is he hiding? He sure is. What's up, buddy? Alright. So make sure you use next target or target nearest. Spam that shit when you're just standing around. You'll catch the non-stealthers trying to sneak around. Yeah, they can't do anything. They got their first flag, but we don't even really need to go in there. They're gonna keep wasting time trying to back. They need to all group up, all 10 of them or whatever, and then just try one push in the front. That's their only chance of winning. But they don't want to fight like that. They want to keep fighting down a person or two with all these people sneaking around. Fuck yeah, Zealot. Shoot that beam at him. This guy keeps coming back. Jesus. That Doc might have lost his bolster. Oh, don't leave. Don't. Alright, so pretty much a stomp. And then, let's see where we're at. Didn't hit 16. If I turn in the quest, I'm going to hit it. So we'll jump ahead to the next pop, and that will be our last scenario, 1 to 16. Last one, tier 1. I'll put these up. Should get a pretty good idea of how to play this guy, how to be successful. It's not just the pots. I rarely use them. I mean, they've probably saved me, I don't know, 5, 6 times from dying. Of which I've only died like, I want to say 3 times. Let's say 3, maybe 4. Like legitimate deaths. So I'd have probably double the deaths if I didn't have these babies. But I would also play different, so I don't know if that's true. I wouldn't get as aggressive on staying near DPS, ignoring DPS trains that get on me, knowing that I can just detaunt one, basically triple heal through it. Maybe I'll roll a Witch Hunter next, play Order for once. I give them a hard time because they're so bad, but I played over there for like a year when I started out, and maybe half a year. Got all a bunch of characters to 40, did a lot of 40 RVR. I mean, the people that were playing there at the time were just total douchebags. So, swapped over, haven't looked back. I jump ahead to when the fight started here quick. We got the middle first, it looks like, or at least we jumped down first and stood on it first. They hesitated, so it's ours. They got some heals up top. See if we can damage through it. They're doing a good job keeping that Witch Hunter up at the moment. So we probably got to get up there eventually. I'll throw some dots on them in case someone wants to run up there. I think I said it earlier. They often forget to heal themselves, so it's always nice to have a little damage pre-done. Look at that guy. He's running around. He's got like 70% health. Oh, they're gangbanging this Shaman. Instead of coming to me, he's fucking run away. Jesus. I mean, I'm assuming that not many people playing this are brand new players. Some of them are. That guy should know better than to fucking run. There's a time for running, and there's a time to come towards your team. He only has 1 heal, but it does help. Like, he could keep that Sork up. Well, I don't know where he is. I'm gonna save this guy, and then I'll find the Sork. Sork must be up on the ledge, because he's visible. May Mike ain't gonna die. He's guarded now, so that's gonna help quite a bit. So we're struggling to kill the Slayer, but it don't matter, because we control middle. They did back cap on us, but hopefully that, new Chosen can take that when he comes into the scenario. There's the life tap heal. Now if that would have hit like 4 people, they'd be full health. We'll just keep sitting here. They got a very low chance of winning if they don't take middle. Very, very low. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. Witch Hunter? Oh yeah. 2 Witch Hunters. Oh no, it was a Witch Hunter. I thought that knight was a Witch Hunter. I saw the cloak. Wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, maybe I'll play a Witch Hunter or an Iron Breaker or something. We'll do an order. 1 to 16. Same shit. Any class besides healer is going to have a quite different win rate because I impact the game in a completely different way. I'd have to go back and look at all these videos I've recorded to see how many scenarios I legitimately lost. It might just be one. And I mean, I have a couple losses from joining really late to ones that were over, like that one that someone must have left with like, 30 seconds left in the scenario. And of course, the scenario manager lets me in as a replacement, waste my queue time. So I'm not talking those, but like a Norden watch is the only one I really remember losing. There's the dang little level lag when you get your new level. Frame stutter, drops, freezes, whatever you want to call it. Some classes get like a brand new ability at 16 that like I think Squiggerter gets like rapid fire arrow, so you can use it in tier 1 for a little bit. It doesn't do any like crazy damage, it's just something new. Shadow Warrior might get broadhead arrow. That'd be fun to get at 16. If you could so you leveled right at the beginning of a scenario. And could have broadhead arrow in tier 1. I mean, the scenario would be over so quick, but you could probably get like 200,000 damage, and the next closest would be like 20,000. It's that broken. Even without split arrows, it's broken. Taking some big damn from that iron brick. Well, they back capped, so that generally means they're going middle next. It's just like guerrilla warfare instead of taking us on head on. They got heals, so they could regroup and do something. I don't think I've ever gone the back way immediately, unless I'm very late to the scenario. You gotta support the middle fight. Like, if I join 40 seconds late and the middle fight's already started, then maybe I've done it where I go back. Because I'm not gonna have an impact in the middle fight coming in that late. Like, if they last long enough for me to get to the middle, they would last long enough without me at the middle, if that makes sense. So then I would go take the back cap, or if I noticed they've back capped us, I'd run up there and recap that. But the people that go there first thing, they're just fucking their team over. Get the Rooney. No. Give him bubble, quick heal. This guy dies so quick. We did lose metal somehow. I wasn't really paying attention. We need him to clear out middle or we lose. How fitting that my last scenario, we're gonna fucking lose. Tanks are doing what they should do. Just sit on the fucking flag. Stop it from camping. That little shaman needs to jump around, go up top, do something, so I don't have to res him. Same with the Sork. They need to come down and kill this fucking guy. He's getting heals from somewhere. We'll have to find the healer next. Oh, damn, we almost had him. Alright, got him. Kept the fucking flag, guys. Jesus Christ. And then let's not let him have it back. Alright, so if that knight could have stayed up while their team got back, that could have been bad. Like, if that rune priest was down below, kind of where he is now, healing from a distance, not taking damage, healing himself, he might have been able to keep that knight up, and they'd keep the flag. Alright, I want to go back and get this cap behind us, but I also don't want to lose middle. Shaman's gonna go up there and probably die to whoever can. Oh no, he jumped down. Alright, good, he's focused on me. Free kill here. Oh, he's running. Look at that Shaman. What the fuck is he doing? Just heal, dude. All you gotta do is heal. And he leveled. There goes his fucking bull. Look at him take damage. Alright, I mean, it's fun it is to heal him. If he's not gonna heal, he's gonna use this to keep alive. Gotta get this guy up. Or stop him from dying, rather. These guys need to push forward to the next flag or go back and recap the other one. No one gives a shit about our first flag. Alright, I think that Shaman is legitimately level 4 hit points, so... Yeah, he dies so fast. I detoned the Slayer and he rode right past. Alright, so close one. And it was really close because we lost middle, and then they struggled to stop them. You know, recap it, kill the knight, kill the other tank. One good position, Rune Priest keeping that knight alive would have probably won the scenario, so... Cool, cool. Well, I'm gonna edit these down, hopefully take out some of the bullshit. Dead time. We will put the episodes up. There's probably gonna be 6 or 7, I'd assume. I did start at like level 5. I didn't record the first couple scenarios I ever did with this guy, but that's okay. And then maybe we'll jump into some tier 2 action. I'm either gonna do Sakellum on this guy and get the keeper set, or I'll play one of my other shaman that I know I have a keeper set on. And we'll just do some tier 2 action, maybe some tier 4 down the road. But thanks for watching. Bye.